showing off something that I've seen some people do recently as far as double walls and such goes to maintain temperatures. I didn't make this, I don't know who made it, it's something that I've observed and I try to figure out how it's working, and I only kind of sort of understand it, so I thought I'd go ahead and share it because it does actually work very, very well. To make this, you need obviously the room that you're trying to cool or heat, it doesn't really matter. And then you need a surrounding wall. This doesn't actually have to surround, mind you. Obviously the more you surround, the better, the faster the transference of the temperature goes. But you can technically just go for one wall if you really want to save yourself on materials, because it is quite expensive. As you can see here, there are a lot of doors that are filling this double wall. You keep all the doors held open so the average temperature together. Obviously roof it. Probably want to roof it before you build the doors to save yourself a lot of time, otherwise it is a complete ball ache. Build the central room, build the outer room, roof the outer room, also the central room I suppose. Build the doors, keep the doors held open, except the two at the end, or one at the end, or however you want to do that. One or two works. I've got two doors because I've got two coolers. The coolers point into the door, and the doors are not held open. The coolers are then set to be the lowest temp possible. You cap it off, let it do its thing, turn these off at some point, ideally when it gets down to that minimum temp, but you don't necessarily have to wait that long. And then you can power it off. We currently have no power going. They're just sitting doing absolutely nothing. They're both turned off, and there is no power available to the colony. We have 22 degrees Celsius outside. This inner hallway is currently at minus 67 C, and it will be stuck there for quite a while. This room gets a little bit wild as it bounces between. There's a little bit of temperature bleed happening through the doors. Thank you, Diver. A little bit of temperature bleed happening through these doors and everything, but the central room is being kept at a quite frosty minus 28 C, and it'll be there for generally a really good while until there's a really extreme temperature delta going on. The temperature bleeding through the double doors being a bit of an issue, but if you ever need to refresh the system for whatever reason, power the coolers on for a bit, and there you go. That's it, that's all. It's quite simple. It's a bit material expensive, but again, you don't have to have this many doors. You could also just do it with the one wall. But we're currently spending no power, keeping this quite cool. And conveniently enough, there's a heat wave coming. Perfect. Not sure why. It seems like heat waves and cold snaps always happen like in the first week or so in this game nowadays. But it's perfect for demonstration. Heat wave currently 42 degrees Celsius outside at night. The center hallway is still minus 67 C. This has generally no reason to change because of the way that the doors transfer, or in some cases refuse to transfer temperature, and Diver having a nice nap inside the still quite frosty minus 20 degrees Celsius. Freezer. It's good. It's very good. I don't fully understand what causes the temperature to bleed through the closed door into this wall. I suppose that's just it. The temperature bleeds into the door, which then bleeds into the wall. It can't, like, bleed back through the cooler because the cooler was currently running and everything. I guess that's it, so that's why you don't have any bleeding happening out here in this outer area. Once it's in, it can't get out. Except through this little itty-bitty area here. That's it, that's all. It's simple. It's nice. Diver with hypothermia. Well, that's what you get for sleeping inside the freezer. Come on, Diver. Get with it. Again, I don't know who made it. I certainly didn't. I'm just sharing the information. I originally saw it on MicoInkwell's stream, and then from there also on Frakkle stream. I've got them both linked in the description if you want to check them out. They're both quite cool. Go take a peek at them. They're the ones that I originally saw doing this, and then I saw a couple more people doing it, and I was like, okay, what the hell? What is this? So that's that.